Hey, why do you keep kicking me if you're not scared?
Because
You
you're
kick me and
annoying.
you call me a coward
Because you're a coward, yeah.
because you're scared.
So I've answered your
Okay,
question.
I've got a question that'll scare you. What
Yeah,
happened to
go.
Muhammad on the night of Al-Zud?
Yeah, so the night of
Does that
Azot,
scare you?
no. So the night of Azot, the word there is
Oh,
rakaba.
really?
Rakaba, ride. You're interpreting it in a degenerate fashion, like your masters, David Wood,
So it's
Sam
not.
Shamoon.
So what is the fashion
And
we're supposed?
yeah, but you're gonna have to let me finish, right? So the term rakaba has a semantic range where, you know how you guys say Oiden has a semantic range and you guys cope with declare? Yeah, so the same way, there's a semantic range here on the term rakaba. Only someone that has a perverted mind will think the night of a Zutt is about what you guys are saying.
So they just jumped on his shoulders and rode on top of him,
So first of all, do you know what this night of the do
or
you know what this night is about?
yeah, Muhammad going to see some dudes,
No,
and
not some
they
dudes.
had their way with him.
Not some dudes.
Oh yeah, it
It's
was.
it's
Oh
about
yeah.
the, it's
Was
about
it
the
that or
night.
a
It's
6-year-old?
about that. Listen, Bert. What do you think is more immoral? Anything you can imagine that the Prophet peace be upon him did, or
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 it's just what happened.
unaliving babies and children for the sins of their ancestors. You tell me.
Well, we don't have proof that the babies were unalive because you know what? The babies weren't unalive because that people group came back
What verse
later.
am I
Did
referencing?
that
Go ahead.
people group come back later
What verse am I
in the
referencing?
Bible?
What verse am I
Did the
referencing?
Amalekites come back later in the Bible? Yes or no?
Yes, and I'll tell you why.
Exactly why.
Because
Because the
Saul.
babies weren't killed.
I'll tell you why. Did God intend for everyone to be killed?
It's hyperbole, so maybe not.
Okay, it's hyperbole. Beautiful. So where is your precedent? Where do you get the precedence that it's hyperbolic?
But we weren't. Why'd you jump from the night of Al-Zut though?
I explained it to you
We were
already.
talking about something.
I already
Huh?
explained it to you. Rakaba does
No,
not
you
mean what you're
didn't.
saying. Rakaba has a semantic
Okay,
range.
then explain what
And
it
in this
means. What
range,
happened
yeah,
that night then?
it's the night of the
Why did you
jinns.
run from it? What happened from
In the
on
night
that
of the
night?
jinns, Rakaba was performed around the Prophet, but that has no sexual
What is that?
connotation as well. It's when you surround someone, you follow someone, it has all these meanings. Okay?
So why did the
So what you do,
person
bro,
accompanying Muhammad
if you want
fall on
to
his butt to protect his
if
butt? Why did he
what are you
fall on his
talking about
butt to
to
protect
protect
it?
his does the hadith
He
say
sat down
does
to
the hadith
protect
say that?
himself.
Does the hadith say that?
Yes, it
No, he
does.
doesn't.
Yes, it
The
does.
hadith says
Yes, it does. You're lying.
to protect his bottom.
Oh,
It says to
then
protect his
why did he
bottom.
sit down to protect himself?
Wait, 1 second. Does it say to protect his bottom? Yes or no?
I don't know if it says that, but he sat
You
down to
just said it
protect
says
himself, did
that.
he not?
You just said
Why
it's
did he
there.
sit down to protect himself?
He sat down because he was overwhelmed at what he was looking at.
Yeah, because Muhammad was getting,
No, because okay. First of all,
You want me to say it? I don't think I can
do you
say
know
it.
what rakaba means?
No, what does it mean?
Rakaba has a semantic range where it can mean surround, go around, ride.
Then why does it say ride?
Ride upon. But here, it doesn't have that connotation. How do we know this?
Why does it not have that connotation?
Because it's the night of the jinn, where rakaba here has the connotation of them surrounding him.
So they just what? Stared at him?
No, the Prophet was
Or did they ride him? Because it can also can it not also mean that?
Okay, here, beautiful, beautiful.
Can it also not
I have
mean
a
that?
video
Though?
on this, no problem.
No. I want an answer. Can it not mean that they rode him?
Possibly like ride a camel, yeah, but obviously it doesn't. Obviously it doesn't mean
so
that.
they would just ride on his shoulders?
That's exactly
Or
why I'm telling
Muhammad
you.
got
I'm
raped.
telling you that's absurd. You understand that?
I mean, or he just men had their way with him.
No, so the rakaba doesn't have that semantic range. There's no dictionary that will tell you that.
You just said it has that semantic range. You
used
said
in English,
that it can be sounding like they rode him.
Yeah, rode him like a camel or a donkey.
Oh, so they would just get on his shoulders and ride him?
That's exactly the point. Obviously,
No.
obviously they're not
No.
doing that.
Where does it say rode him like a camel or a donkey?
That's my point. It can mean only a certain amount of things.
No, you just said it can mean they rode him. You didn't say it doesn't
like a
say they
camel
can
or a
ride him like a
donkey,
camel or a donkey.
Yeah.
Does it say in that exact definition like a camel or a donkey, or does it just say that they rode him?
The term rakaba has a semantic range where it can mean ride, or it can mean to surround or go around.
Oh, whoa. So it doesn't say like a camel or a donkey.
I told you an example to help you understand. Ride.
I don't need an example.
Ride as in ride.
You're
like
saying that
donkey,
example to protect
or,
the
no,
honor
bro.
of your prophet, which he doesn't really have.
Okay,
honor.
do me a favor. Do me a favor. I'm going to give you I'm going to drop you down real quick just so you don't interrupt. You go get a dictionary definition where it means what you're saying. And I'm going to give you a dictionary, not dictionary definition, but an example where it means what it means. So can you give me an example where rakaba means what you're saying, or a lexicon, or whatever you want, and I'll give you an example where it means what I'm saying. Because what you're doing is, the term ride, in English, it has that sexual connotation in certain contexts, sure. But that's an anachronism. No one speaks like that in Arabia at the time of the Prophet. So this shows how dumb you guys are.
Yeah, that's true. Bro, nobody wants to talk about Jesus being God.
Yeah, obviously, they just want to talk about this Zutt BS. Okay, let's get RS up. Yo.
Why'd you kick him for?
Because I told him go get his source and he can come back.
Why do you Muslims call anything you don't like weak?
Yeah, so bro, are you gonna adjust the prompt?
No, man. I want to talk about that hadith, man. Because I know you don't like it.
Go give me a source where rakaba means that. Go.
It means ride,
Yeah.
ridden.
Yeah, go get me a source.
You want to be specific. It means
go
ridden.
Get me a source where it has a sexual connotation.
And you just said rode like a camel.
Yeah, you can ride like
so
a
Muhammad's
camel.
getting rode like a camel, yeah?
That's exactly my point. Obviously, he's not, right?
Listen.
He's such an idiot. Okay, beautiful. Here, let me get for everyone here. So there's a reason why I'm letting these guys stay up, even though they're idiots, right? The point is to show every Christian in the live just how stupid this claim is, because they continuously repeat it. Because David Wood, the idiot, proliferated this argument to make all these guys look like idiots, like actual idiots. Here.
The dumbest ones are the Arabic-speaking Christians.
Yeah, the Arabs for anything are the worst in most cases. But they can also be the best in others. So here, let's bring this up, right? So this is an example. So I want everyone to screenshot this. Yeah, no one wants to talk about the Trinity, right? They just want to talk. They love diverting because they know they can't defend this doctrine, which is fine. But we can talk about it. There's no issue. Like, we don't have issues like you. We don't have hermeneutical issues. The thing is with you guys take possible interpretations whenever it suits you. This just exposes that. So here, in the hadith of Abu Hurairah, Umar has ridden me. Okay, did Umar ride Abu Hurairah like a camel or like a donkey? Or he followed him and came upon my tracks, because the rider proceeds along the path of the ridden. It is said, I rode, rakibtu, his track and his path, meaning I followed him, attached myself closely to him. So you have the Jinn surrounding the Prophet and the night of the Jinn, and that's exactly what's happening. You're not going to give me any example, warakibtu, or rakibani, or any of the sort, any form of the word, where it means a sexual connotation. You're using later developed ideas about ride means onto a 7th century Arab text. It's a clear anachronism.
What is happening there is not that David is making a claim that Muhammad was sexually abused by a bunch of people. What he's doing is he is basically using popular Muslim tactics to reinterpret things as they wish.
Where does he say that in his video?
Something about Muhammad and reinterpreting it as he wishes, and then showing them, putting them in their face.
Does he say that in his video? He doesn't say that in his video. I made 2 refutations on his video and on his live. He doesn't mention that once. So you just ad hoc reinterpreting what he was doing. But it's okay.
I know he has said it many times. So.